Good morning, everyone. So, for today's video, we will be talking about the use appropriate modifiers. But before that, let me introduce you my name. By the way, I am Miss Jenny N. D. Mangalari, a Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. So, for today's objectives, you will be um, aiming to identify types of modifier errors, dangling, misplaced, or squinting. Next, build students' understanding on appropriateness of modifiers by taking quizzes. For example, quizalize.com. Promote awareness for students that using appropriate modifiers will help them develop their communication and grammar skills. So, what is modifier? A modifier is a word, phrase, or clause which speaks about or describes another word in the same sentence. So there are three types of modifier errors. First is misplaced modifiers, dangling modifiers, and squinting modifiers. So what is misplaced modifiers? So this is a word or expression not placed closely enough to the word it modifies. The result may be confusing or unintentionally humorous. So here are the examples of misplaced modifiers. First one, the minister chatted informally about the cost of living with several women. So this is the incorrect sentence. Well, the correct sentence is the minister chatted informally with several women about the cost of living. Okay? Next, squinting modifiers. Occasionally, a word or phrase can be placed so that it could refer to either one of or two sentence elements. This is known as a squinting modifier. So, examples. Post offices are open on Saturdays only in the country. So, this sentence is the incorrect one. So, the correct one sentence is post offices are open only on Saturdays in the country. And another correct sentence, post offices are open on Saturdays in the country only. Let us now proceed to dangling modifiers. So what is dangling modifiers? A dangling modifier is usually a phrase frequently found at the beginning of a sentence which refers to a word that is not actually stated in the sentence at all. So there are examples of dangling modifiers. First one, walking in the night, the fire engine could be heard. So this one is the incorrect sentence. The correct sentence in that is walking in the night, I could hear the fire engine. So you have observed that the words being used are interchange, and let us now focus on the two common types of modifier grammar errors. So what are the two common types of modifier grammar errors? So they are misplaced modifiers and the dangling modifiers. So what are misplaced modifiers? So misplaced modifiers are phrases that are located properly in relation to the words they modify. Misplaced modifiers lead to illogical sentences that are difficult to follow. Example, a small book sat on the desk that Sarah had read. So the modifier in that sentence is that Sarah had read. The problem is this modifier is misplaced because it modifies the desk. It sounds as if Sarah had read the desk. So the corrected sentence is a small book that Sarah had read sat on the desk. So let's now proceed to misplaced modifier. So we will rewrite the sentence so that you can place any modifiers as close as possible to the words, phrases, or clauses they modify. So, another sentence example. The professor posted the notes for the students covered in class. So the problem in this sentence is the modifier covered in class appears to modify the students because the students are not covered in class. So this is a misplaced modifier. So the rehabilitated sentence is the professor posted the notes covered in class for the students. Okay, so do you understand? Yes, so let's now proceed to dangling modifiers. Dangling modifiers occur with ing modifiers. Modifiers dangle when they are not logically connected to the main part of the sentence. So let us state the subject right after the dangling modifier or add the subject to the dangling phrase. So example, walking through the park, the grass tickled my feet. So the problem in this sentence is walking through the park seems to modify the grass. So do you observe or do you see the differences between them? Okay. So however, the grass cannot walk through the park. Therefore, this is a misplaced modifier. So the rehabilitated sentence in this example is the grass tickled my feet as I walked through the park. Walking through the park, I found that the grass tickled my feet. Okay, so do you understand? Very good. So that's all for today. So I hope to see you soon and I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you.